and you changed your attitude, and you kept playing. You remember that? That's important, man. That's what life is all about. Every day is not going to be a good day. But when you have a bad day, something wrong happens, you still have to have a good attitude and be positive. I'm glad that you forgot about winning for a little bit and you just had fun. Good morning. Something that's very important to me is the relationship and the bond that we are building. You know, like, you're literally like my best friend, right? I love hanging out with you all the time. I'm gonna tell you a little story about my life and how I came to be the way that I am now. I was born in Nigeria. I wasn't born here, you know that, right? So when I moved here, I was 7 years old. The whole family moved here, but my dad, my father, he stayed in Nigeria. So that was kind of hard for me, moving to a whole new country and not being able to hang out with your dad. As I started getting older and, like, you know, playing sports and different things, you know, all the other parents and fathers would be at the games and they would be cheering their kids on. My dad, he was never there for the games. You know, back then it hurt me, but I didn't quite understand how much it hurt. Fast forward to I have you as my son. I've learned, need help? I've learned how to be a better parent because of what I wasn't able to have from my father. So there's a lot of parents out there who may have gotten the same thing. There's a lot of fathers out there specifically who may have gotten the same treatment where their parents weren't there. And I want them to know that you can learn from prior mistakes. I know what I want to give you because I know what I didn't get. It's very important that you understand why I do what I do and how important it is that we have a bond in the relationship together. It's important that you also exhibit the importance of what you're telling them by showing up, by being a participant of what you tell them is important. This is going to motivate them to want to work harder and to help build the relationship, father and son, father and daughter. So just a little food for thought, something to help us, because I think a lot of people think because they didn't get this when they were younger, or they didn't get that when they were younger, or they had bad parenting, that they have to continue the cycle. My parents did a lot of great things, a lot of fantastic things, and I try and take those things and then build upon, you know, nobody's perfect. So I think of the things that I didn't like growing up, that made me feel bad or made me hurt, and I just do the opposite. You know, so if I was hurt that nobody showed up to my basketball games or my football games and I was killing it, well, that's why I make sure from day one, I show up to these games. I hope this helps you guys out. It's a little nugget. Please like, follow, share. And fathers, man, it's time for us to step up. All right, God bless. Say peace, Elijah.